If you're over 60, some vegetables you eat every day could be quietly damaging your body. They might weaken your legs, speed up aging in your brain, and even raise your risk of falls, without you realizing it. In this video, we'll reveal the vegetables that protect your strength and the ones silently stealing it. Carrots. Some foods look way too simple to make a real difference, but that's exactly where the magic hides. Take carrots, for example. They might just sit quietly in your fridge, but inside, they're loaded with beta-carotene, a compound that turns into vitamin A and gives your eyesight a major boost. Struggling to read at night or noticing your glasses getting thicker? Adding carrots to your meals could actually slow down macular degeneration and keep you independent for longer. But it doesn't stop there. Carrots have been linked to improved brain-body coordination, which means fewer stumbles and a stronger sense of balance. That's huge as we age. Picture walking up the stairs without clutching the handrail like your life depends on it. Try tossing some shredded carrots into a morning smoothie or slicing them thin for a crunchy salad. It's a small move that could help keep you on your feet, literally. Then there's the antioxidant angle. Carrots are packed with compounds that protect your nerves and blood vessels, especially in your legs and feet. If you felt tingling, numbness, or fatigue when walking, eating carrots 4 or 5 times a week might just surprise you. Steam them lightly, blend them into soups, or pair them with ginger and turmeric for an anti-inflammatory punch. And, if carrots sound impressive, wait until you hear what the next vegetable can do. Broccoli. If there were a superhero in the vegetable world, broccoli would wear the cape. This humble green tree is rich in sulforaphane, a compound that works like a tiny fire extinguisher against inflammation. That's a big deal when you realize how much chronic inflammation messes with your body, from stiff joints to foggy thinking. Just a few servings of broccoli a week can help your cells detox and your body reset, without any drastic diet changes. Beyond that, broccoli plays a key role in strengthening bones and keeping arteries clean. 2 things that most people only worry about after something goes wrong. Think of it like preventive maintenance for your body. Want stronger legs and better circulation? Steam a handful of broccoli florets and drizzle with a little lemon and olive oil. It's simple, quick, and your bones will thank you later. And here's the trick. Don't overcook it. Boiling broccoli to mush zaps its best nutrients. The sweet spot? Lightly steaming it until it turns bright green and still has a bit of crunch. If you're feeling adventurous, try roasting it with garlic or adding it to a quinoa bowl with grilled salmon. Delicious and functional. And speaking of boosting blood flow and brain power, there's another leafy green that deserves the spotlight next. Spinach. Spinach isn't just for cartoon sailors. It's a powerhouse for real people too. What makes it special? Natural nitrates that help improve blood flow, not just to your muscles, but also to your brain. That means better focus, stronger memory, and more stamina for day-to-day tasks. Imagine walking up a hill without gasping for air or remembering names without that awkward pause. Spinach can quietly help you get there. But wait, there's more. Spinach is also loaded with lutein and folate, 2 nutrients that act like brain and vision bodyguards. Lutein protects your eyes from age-related decline, while folate supports clarity and cognitive function. Want a quick win? Toss a handful of raw spinach into your morning smoothie, or sauté it lightly in olive oil with a pinch of garlic. It's fast, easy, and nutrient-packed. Just be careful not to cook the life out of it. Overheating spinach strips away its delicate nutrients. The trick is to either eat it raw in salads or lightly wilted, just enough to soften, not drown. Pair it with eggs for a brain-boosting breakfast, or layer it into a veggie wrap for lunch. Now, while spinach plays defense for your mind and muscles, not every vegetable has your back the same way. White potatoes. White potatoes might be a comfort food classic, but for aging bodies, they can be a sneaky saboteur. Their high glycemic index means they spike your blood sugar fast, kind of like lighting a match to your metabolism. Over time, those constant sugar rushes promote inflammation, which wears down your joints and muscles. And let's be honest, most people don't eat plain potatoes. They load them with butter, cream, or salt, turning a simple food into a health hazard. That creamy mash on your plate? It's often followed by a crash in energy and a slow buildup of artery problems. Repeated spikes in blood sugar contribute to hardened vessels, sluggish circulation, and eventually weaker muscles, especially in the legs. That's when climbing stairs feels like climbing Everest. If you love potatoes, try switching to sweet potatoes occasionally. They're lower on the glycemic scale and bring fiber, beta-carotene, and flavor to the table. It's not about demonizing food. It's about being smarter with your choices. White potatoes aren't evil, but eating them daily in their most indulgent forms definitely stacks the odds against you. Next time you're craving something starchy, consider roasted carrots or cauliflower mash instead. And speaking of foods that quietly stir up trouble, there's one purple vegetable that looks innocent, but hides a darker side: eggplant. Eggplant often shows up on the plate looking all elegant and harmless, but under that shiny purple skin, there's a compound called solanine, and it's not exactly your best friend. For people dealing with arthritis, joint pain, or nerve sensitivity, solanine can quietly fuel the fire. It's like adding oil to a flame you're trying to put out. Some folks even notice flare-ups after eggplant-heavy meals, aching knees, stiff hands, or lingering muscle soreness. What makes it trickier is that eggplant sneaks into lots of popular dishes: grilled veggie stacks, baba ganoush, pasta sauces. You think you're making a healthy choice, but if your joints are complaining, it might be time to test a few weeks without it. Keep a journal, track how your body responds, and see if there's a difference. Knowledge is power, and sometimes that power means saying no to a food that doesn't love you back. Eating for mobility isn't just about what helps. It's also about knowing what hurts. Long-term consumption of eggplant, especially for those already battling chronic pain, can quietly chip away at confidence and physical freedom. And if your body already feels like it's fighting a war, you don't need enemies on your plate. The next food on the list? It's green, crunchy, and surprisingly disruptive to digestion: green bell peppers. Green bell peppers might look fresh and crisp, but for older adults, they can stir up more trouble than they're worth. They contain lectins, proteins that can mess with your digestive system, especially if your gut is already sensitive. Think bloating, gas, and that heavy feeling that sticks around long after lunch. And here's the kicker: these lectins can block the absorption of nutrients you do need, quietly draining your energy over time. But it doesn't stop at digestion. Chronic inflammation is the silent thief of vitality, and green bell peppers may be feeding it. Lectins can trigger immune responses that affect nerves and circulation, especially in people with underlying sensitivities. It's like walking through life with an invisible weight on your shoulders and ankles. Ever felt off balance for no reason? That lingering instability could be coming from your plate. Now here's a practical tip. Swap green peppers for the red, orange, or yellow ones. They're ripened, sweeter, and far easier on the body. Roasted red peppers in a sandwich or tossed into a quinoa salad? Much better deal. Aging gracefully isn't just about adding good foods, it's also about outsmarting the sneaky ones. And with the right knowledge in hand, that's exactly what you're doing now. Found these tips helpful? Then do your part. Hit the like button, subscribe for more no-nonsense health advice, and share this video with someone who needs it. And tell us in the comments, what veggie are you cutting or keeping after today's video?